Welcome to your Midday Sports. We begin with news on cricket. Kavem Hodge and Justin Greaves got their feet wet ahead of their potential test debuts after scoring half centuries on the opening day of the West Indians 11 warm-up game against the Cricket Australia 11 in Adelaide. Greaves with 65 and Hodge 52, both on their first tour of Australia, shared in a 120-run fifth-wicket partnership as the West Indian 11 reached stumps at 251 for 8. The pair took the visitors from 103 for 4 following the dismissal of captain Craig Brathwaite for 52. Brathwaite had shared in a 54-run opening stand with Tejaran Chanderpaul, who made 17, while adding 46 with Jamaican Kurt Mackenzie, who made 23. Kevin Sinclair 12 and Gudakesh Moti 8 will resume for the West Indians on day 2. Liam Haskett has so far taken 3 for 57, while Jack Nisbet and Doug Warren both had 2 wickets. The West Indians are preparing for their 2-test series against Australia, with the opening game of the series set to bowl off on January 16, Jamaica time in Adelaide. Steve Smith will replace David Warner as Australia's test opener, despite never batting in the position in his 16-year first-class career. The 34-year-old Smith will open alongside Usman Khawaja in the first test against the West Indies in Adelaide, starting January 16 Jamaica time. Smith has never opened in 167 first-class games, which includes 105 test matches. He has batted at number 3 in 17 test matches, most recently in 2017, although he has opened twice for Australia in T20s. Chairman of the Special Olympics, Dr. Timothy Shriver, says the organization is on a mission to persuade more persons with disabilities from Jamaica to compete. In carrying out this objective, Dr. Shriver, who arrived in Jamaica on Monday, said he was pleased with the job that the Jamaican branch has executed in the island, but said there was more to be done.
The team here has done an extraordinary job of expanding our message throughout the country of Jamaica, but also throughout the Caribbean. But we have more to do. We are relentlessly and restlessly dissatisfied and tell every child who wants to be involved in the Special Olympics movement can join us. And when every mother has a chance to be proud of her son or daughter, every father, where every school has an inclusive sports program, where every doctor welcomes a child with intellectual or an adult with intellectual challenges to their practice, where everyone in our community has a job. These are the goals.
Dr. Shriver also looked at what is to come this year.
The main agenda for 2024 is for Jamaica to join the global coalition, to commit itself to inclusive education and inclusive sports, and to be a leader worldwide in the ways in which inclusive sport makes countries, communities, and young people grow up with attitudes and hearts that are open and welcoming of all kinds of differences.
And finally, after their rise to 4th place in the standings of the Ray and Nephew Jamaica Premier League, Cavalier and coach Rudolph Speed are hoping to go higher when they take on Humber Lion this afternoon at the Stadium East Field, starting at 3:30. On Sunday, Cavalier beat Arnett Gardens 3-0 for their 4th consecutive victory to jump to 4th in the standings. They could go as high as 2nd should they secure a 4-0 victory over Humber Lion. Cavalier started the season shakily as they found themselves down the table, a position Speed says made him concerned.
Oh, that's good. We were very uncomfortable when we were in 10th. One time went to 8th, then 10th. We are much more comfortable now. This is where we're accustomed to be. And we hope that with the other outstanding game, we will be able to go up even further.
In today's other game, which kicks off at 6 p.m., 11th placed Harbourview will take on 6th placed Dunbeholden, with the two currently separated by 9 points. However, while Dunbeholden had just 1 defeat in their last 5 outings, the Stars of the East have only scored 1 victory over that period of time. And that's it for your Midday Sports Report. O'Shane, it's back to you.
Thanks, Spencer. And that's the Midday News. I'm Shane Masters. Join us at 7 for Prime Time News. On behalf of the news, sports and production teams, have a good afternoon.